Should be pretty exciting, man. I can't wait to see what everybody does for the Partoofs.
I know this is it all on the line right here. Forget money. This is for toofs.
This is real.
This is where it really matters. It comes down to everything right now.
Divine honor.
Exactly. And gotta love that bang dot command in BasetradeTV.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't go to awesome school for nothing.
It's true, man. Trust me, I'm a doc.
All right.
Okay. Looks like we're just setting up the lobby here. Muukzor and Ben _ SC2.
All right.
Looks like he's in the Clapacan.
All right.
Countdown begins.
And here we go, guys. This is for the community, by the community. It doesn't get any better than this.
Awesome. Too bad we didn't set up some of these sweet intros. I don't know. Did
I
you
know.
Usually when I'm casting, I just play it off YouTube and go full screen. Just completely rip it off.
All right. So, you want to take the first intro, Doc?
Sure. So I guess starting in the top right, from the Clappa clan with the Clappa tag, we got Ben.
And in the bottom left on our overgrowth map here, doesn't get much more simpler than this. We have the blue Protoss. We have Muukzor going by the handle Crouton here on the North American server. Nothing too amazing starting out here, just pretty simple. You can see here Crouton or Muukzor is setting his pylon very forward, more of an aggressive move. Takes a little bit longer to get your probe out there. You're sacrificing a little bit of minerals with that.
Oh man, I'm glad I'm glad you know what you're talking about.
I like to pretend. We've got Ben doing a pretty typical Overlord scout over here. Nothing too special. Coming out with his second Overlord. Heavy droning. I don't see any prominence of cheese, but Ben's got a lot of minerals racked up here.
Well, is he going to do a 14 pool? Yeah, here we go.
There
pool
it
before
is.
hatch.
All right, so pool before hatch.
Seemed a little late on that, but...
Yep, just a tad bit. And then we got Muukzor coming up here with the probe scout. You know, as the saying goes, every probe is a guilty probe, so...
Uh-oh. He's got the force fast expand.
All right, so Forge goes down. Pylon's canceled here at the natural. Drone scout by Ben. Oh my gosh, he's taking the gold right off the bat. Unfortunately,
it's right away.
Yeah, Muukzor saw that coming a mile away, so nothing too special. The Overlord is finally coming in here to the main base of Muukzor, so the Forge is seen.
Crouton is going to cannon rush this gold base here.
Seems pretty an obvious move. Oh, he's pulling drones left and right. Oh, he cancels the pylon.
I guess there was enough drone pool to scare him off.
Yeah, 5 drones. I think I would have gone for it, but followed up here by 2 cannons at the natural. So Muukzor is going to have a pretty stable nat, whereas Ben's going to have a hard time of defending this expansion.
He's got to get something down because there's Zerglings coming right through.
Yep, I see it. So 6 lings on the way.
Are they going to walk right in?
And no, they're scared.
Oh, no.
Oh, first blood.
Scares off. I think he could have been able to. Walk in and do some real good damage on that natural there.
Yeah, I think he could have done a run by. Definitely done some econ harass at the main, if not get the cancel out of the natural. But with the gateway already down and Zealot on the way, I mean, Ben's got this gold uncontested that's really going to help with the early mineral count, but no drones here on the gas, so I'm guessing a straight up Ling assault initially.
Yeah,
He does. Go
took a
ahead.
little. He took a pretty good, a long time getting all that gas, but it's going to be a pretty good timing, I think.
He does have metabolic boost on the way, so speedlings are coming. He's gathering the lings outside the natural of Muukzor. Zealot already down. No other aggressive units in production. No mothership core, but I guess that cannon's going to be enough to scare him away for a while.
So we got the Twilight Council down. Any guesses as to what comes after for Crouton?
Straight up Twilight Council. Now, it seems to me since he hasn't heavily invested in Zealots, maybe he's going for an early Blink opening. Warp Gate is being chrono boosted, and the second gate's going down right now.
He's only got 2 gas, nothing at the natural yet.
And nothing too substantial, so probably not many early sentries. We see one being made the old-fashioned way at the gateway and the natural, but
As for Ben, he has nothing but speedlings, it appears.
and
He's bringing
metabolic
in a queen
boost.
for help.
Yep, metabolic boost is finished. He's bringing a queen.
I'm not sure I understand that so much.
No, I
But
think I
here we
would
go.
have. Yep, here come the speed lanes. A lot of lings in the background, not doing any aggression, just jumping around. He would do better to focus these on different buildings. Queen's pretty much uncontested, but with that mothership core, getting a lot of kills right off the bat.
Good force field.
Yeah, keeping them out. The pylon going down halfway between the
Oh,
warp
if they're
gap.
in, I think that's going to be GG.
They
he has-
are in. Great early harass by Ben.
7:30 timing.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
think
good.
I think Muukzor is too late.
I'm
more
guessing
links
so as
coming in.
well.
More
Doesn't
links
ha-
putting across.
Doesn't quite have the energy for the photon overcharge. Oh man, 16 probes down. I think this is GG. So I was right in my anticipation of the early stalkers, but it's a day late and a dollar short.
Hmm
I don't see any way.
I don't get warping and stalkers against masslings either. But
No, there's just too many.
when you're in panic mode, and you
Yeah,
got
it
a bit
happens.
going.
All right, so what a quick
luck.
GG at
GG,
8
guys.
minutes and 59 seconds.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty impressive play by Ben. I haven't tried that early gold expand myself, but it seemed to work out well for him.
So many lings. So many. He could
I'm
afford
gonna-
to just waste them like that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try that gold expand at least once.
Hmm So, let's just looking in chat here. We gonna do a couple shout outs. Narasaku fan, Riamar, Diabo, Bubble, Venny. Lots of cool people. Strifos.
And don't forget Vaf Rudner, who is actually the organizer of this event. He's here on Partoof's chat, not on Base Trade, but what a fantastic job he did getting this organized. He actually put up the prize pool for the Partoofs. I think he put in about 20,000 of his own Partoofs. I mean, what an awesome event. Thank you so much for doing the hosting.
Excellent, man. A big, giant ace TC to Vaft.
All right, so guys, even in the group stages of this amateur tournament, it is best of 3, so Muukzor's not out yet. He certainly is a favorite in this tournament, coming in between Diamond and Masters. So let's see how he responds on the second map. Probably being a little more wary of his opponent. I mean, I know we've all been there, seeing a lower grade opponent and underestimating him for our own loss.
Yeah, it's hopefully he's not on tilt. It didn't seem he gave the GG, so I don't think I don't think Muukzor's going to be too upset. He's going to be ready for it this time, though. So
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming down to what Ben can do. If he's going to mind game him, if he's going to pull something that completely goes against what he just did, like Zerglings, maybe he'll go Roaches, or So I
Yep.
think it really depends what Ben chooses to do, because I'm pretty sure Crouton or Muukzor is going to be defending no matter what.
Absolutely, and here we are in Whirlwind, which is an older ladder map. So I know from my own experience, I don't have a lot of practice on this map. I've been vetoing it like crazy, but it seems to be a Zerg-friendly map. But once again, as Vaft pointed out, he's Muukzor is a race picker, not a random. So he does look at the map and decide which race he's going with. And here we have a good ZVZ. As a Zerg player myself, I love them. I know most of the community hates them, but of course we did have earlier today that game with Solar where it was Broodling versus Broodling, and that did get a little old. But generally, I love the Roach and Hydra play in the ZVZ matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting to see a ZVZ here. So I guess I'll start off with the intros again. Spawning in the top right. Same as last map. We've got our Klappa Clan Zerg, Ben, SC2.
And in the bottom left, hopefully not too tilted from the last map, which I wouldn't say was a straight up cheese, just good early aggression. We have the defending loser, Muukzor, going by the handle of Crouton as Blue Zerg here. And so a lot of early drones.
Ooh, quick expand from Muukzor.
And
pool.
Muukzor's got his hatch going down while Ben has his pool just about half finished right now. He's also got the 3 drones on gas. I'm guessing just for speed. I expect him to pull them once he hits 100. It's definitely what he did last time.
So we got the same build out of Ben, it appears so far.
Which, when going up against a player, in that Diamond Masters League, so very good understanding of the macro game, I wouldn't repeat a build, personally. I mean, even if you're going to go for cheese on top of cheese or early aggression on top of early aggression, switch it up to some early roach play. Duplicating the builds against a player's experience as Muukzor probably isn't the wisest.
Okay, so...
Oh, Baneling
Nest down for Ben.
Right as Muukzor's pool finishes, and he's about halfway to the gas needed for metabolic boost.
Got 6lings on the way for Ben.
Now, one difference is, despite the early pool out by Ben, Muukzor started his queen much earlier, which is going to give him an advantage because he's got 2 queens in production right now. That additional larva means a lot to a Zerg player. Because especially when you're doing ling aggression, you find your limiting factor is rarely minerals, but it's actually the larva you have to spawn. It also allows you to transition going back to drones a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
And
so Baneling is done now.
And Ben is still on 1 hatchery. That's rough for a Zerg player in 5 minutes.
Just going for cheese, I think. He just wants to end it here. I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I doubt it, but if those Banes get good hits on the drones, it could be pretty advantageous. But Muukzor's Baneling Nest did just finish.
It's going to be Bane v Bane.
And the first blood happened and I missed it.
Oh, gotta wait for your Banes. Oh, dear! Oh man!
Oh!
Oh, that was a huge detonation. Oh no! Z's. Somebody was sleeping.
Oh, that was fantastic. And not enough energy for any transfuses on these queens, so they're pretty vulnerable right now.
Yeah, has nothing. Nothing. Only 4 banelings.
Also, Muukzor doesn't have a queen back at home to inject. You can see he's taking the fuller health queen back home. I know personally as a Zerg player, I hate it when my injections are off-timed. I like to deal with them all at once.
Yep. So another baneling.
Oh!
Man, was that? I think he self-detonated there. Is that why he's laughing? It looked like
I think
self-detonation.
so. But anyway, 5
Oh,
Banes
no.
instead of 2 Banes is rough.
Oh, vicious.
So even with the speed upgrade here, Ben really doesn't have the troop numbers to get any serious harass.
There's the GG. The traits from Muukzor was just way too good. So we're going to game 3. Exciting.
Oh, fantastic.
It's a great game. Great game by both players. A little bit of a miss micro, and that's all it takes in Bane v Bane.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you're losing 5-2, I mean, the gas production, especially off of one base, which is where Ben still was. Now, I personally like to fight to the last death and probably would have stayed in a little longer, but realistically, the econ that Muukzor had just couldn't have been fought.
I mean, the 2 base versus 1 base is just there's nothing. Like 2 queens, 2 base. It's no way.
It
just
doesn't
no way.
work. Now, if it was a ZVP, yeah, okay, Protoss can do a lot off of one base, but Zerg is so crippled when they don't have those expansions.
Especially Zerg, exactly.
Yeah. And now I know little about Terran except that I hate them, so I'm not sure how much they can do off of one base. But Zerg doesn't last well.
They can do the odd barbecue cars sometimes works.
Oh
Though
yes.
kind of work into fast expand or early expand with the barbecue cars.
And I know I felt the frustration of what even one base Widow Mines can do on defense. It's if you have a good player microing them, it's unreal.
Mm-hmm. So we actually have Muukzor picking toss.
Exactly. So
Wow.
I'll start off the introduction at the top left. We've got the red Zerg sticking to his race, true and through. I appreciate that. We have Ben underscore SC2 as the red Zerg.
Whew. And spawning down in our bottom right corner, we have our blue Protoss player. Well, blue race picker, I guess we could call him. Man of all races. Crouton, also known as Muukzor.
So for those of you unfamiliar, this is Ohana, an older ladder map. It's basically like a slightly more complicated overgrowth. Nothing too incredibly special about it. It's got a little more expansions. The third's easier to take for Zerg, but nothing complicated going on here.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's old school map. It should be interesting with some of the new units, what people figure out and what people are going to do with it. So it's going to be a feeling out process, I think, for the first couple months.
Absolutely. It really is fun sometimes to see how people take some of the Wings of Liberty maps and then adapt to the newer styles. I know Overgrowth is very friendly towards Swarm Host, where I would see this probably isn't as much. But then being against a Protoss, Swarm Hosts are kind of always your favorite, trying to do anything to kill the AoE of the Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
so looks like sorry to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
Looks like up in the top corner, we got Ben doing it's pretty much same thing. 14
Absolutely.
Fool. I don't know if he's going to try to expand here. We got
Well,
pylon
Muukzor's
block
doing
and
that pylon
ass,
harass.
pylon block.
Yep. That's so unbelievably frustrating.
Full wall in already for Crouton.
Yeah, I've noticed this. He did this in the first map as well. He does his wall in outside of his natural before he lays that Nexus. It's a strong play. Unfortunately, one Zerg players, of course, can't take advantage with not having the creep. But Ben does lay down his hatchery before Muukzor gets his Nexus, which is as it should
Ideal,
be in a ZVP.
ideal for him. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Also nice that he's seeing this double gas. I think he's seeing. Let me look at the view here. No, he doesn't. With his Overlord's position, he only sees one gas down. That's unfortunate.
It's not dead yet.
True, and he
There's-
can see the the probes bringing back the gas. So if he's paying close attention, he will notice that he does have double gas.
So we got the triple hatch. So he went pool double expand for Ben.
That is a build I would commonly expect to see in a ZVZ match, but in versus toss, I usually try to get some Rotrass down before the third hatchery. But he's
Very
breaking down
interesting
these
builds.
rocks. Yeah, he's breaking down the rocks, trying to get the the community between the three, get that creep spread.
Mhm.
And it's
No-
always. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's no tech apart from Zerglings, and he hasn't even started on Medbolic Boost yet. So it looks like
Well, he has started the lair. So
okay, fair enough.
I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, but he's grabbing the second extractor. If we see two more extractors down, I would expect early Muta play, but with only two, he's going to be kind of limited on that.
Yeah, I really have no idea what he's going to transfer into here.
I'm not sure. Now, he's managing his minerals very well, constantly keeping the level down, saved up for a queen, but I haven't seen it go over 300 yet, which from, a gold player, usually that's one of their biggest downfalls. You see that they have mass bank when they don't know how to spend it.
So,
But,
sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah,
Crouton
go.
still doesn't have an expansion. It looks like he faked the expand and is just going to 4-gate here.
all right, that is exactly what. And does he have a forward
3-gate.
pylon down?
Oh yeah, 4-gate. Yeah, he does.
He
He's got
does have a
couple-
forward pylon down.
He's got a couple and his mothership core up there.
All right.
Couple more round-ins of warp-ins and
And of
it could
course,
be curtains.
the first level melee for the Protoss is just about to finish. First blood goes down on these lings. He's not going to be able to drone here. Oh, and those rock breakdowns now hurt him because this is
might
going to
as well
fall
abandon the
uncontested.
third. Might as well abandon. Okay,
I don't know
Good
how he's
play.
going to defend the natural without roaches.
good play on Crouton's part and just forgetting about the hatchery and just going straight for. He's going straight for blood.
Yep.
Oh, he's got his zealots on hold position on the ramp.
Stalkers bring it in, and now it's
it's a
1-0 upgrade
massacre.
to 0-0. These stalkers are going to do too much DPS. Fighting here on the ramp.
Those zealots.
Fighting on the ramp is not
Wow.
a good idea. And that's GG.
GG. Wow, the triple expand. The countered by the fake fast expand 4-gate. Wow.
Yes.
So it wasn't Ben that did the mind fucking. It was
No.
definitely Muukzor that did the mind fuck there.
Was
Well played.
definitely Muukzor. I mean, that was fantastic. Going in all in on that off of one base. Of course, if Ben could have recovered, that would have been pretty fantastic. Oh, Ben just posted in chat he's not gold. I do apologize. I must have the wrong rankings. Ben, what are you?
I think he's plat.
Is he? Okay. I did think he was playing above a gold level. It definitely did seem so. So I do apologize formally to everyone watching on stream. Ben SC2 is a platinum player,
Yeah, we're not messing
and
around.
no. I mean, I know when I got that promotion from golden to plat, that was serious.
The best day ever.
Absolutely. And then I could relate to all the Tempo's songs, because it's all about plat.
Perfect.
All right, so we have Ben down one game. This is group stages, so that doesn't mean anything. He's not out. What are we going into next?